Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. It's Del and I am back again with another video of delqhic delves into. Now today, as you can tell by the title screen, we're going to be looking at gang beasts. Now as you can see, it involves these rather interesting looking gelatinous characters. Gang Beast is a local multiplayer party game built for between 2 and 8 players, which involves basically controlling one of these characters each and beating everybody else up. That's pretty much the gist of things. At the moment, as you can see in the bottom right, it is still in alpha, so there's still a lot more content to come out, and currently it's not incredibly flushed out, but I'm going to be showing you guys what there is, what the base gameplay is, and you guys can decide for yourselves if it's one you want to keep an eye out for. But first off, we are just going to jump straight into the options menu. Now, options, it's fairly basic. The options menu, you've got quality settings, they go from fantastic down to beautiful, good, simple, fastest, back to fantastic. Resolution, you've just got a lot of different options. Obviously toggle full screen. You can have the status bars and the grip strength, that is the people you're hitting, their health, and then your grip on them, because the way you actually win the rounds is by dropping them off the sides of the map, basically, or the arena that you're playing on. And then also you've got a toggle music option. Unfortunately, there is no volume slider in the game, so you will have to toggle that via your main system. So we return back to the main menu. You can also edit the costumes that you play as, basically. Obviously you've got player 1 to 8 down here, and I'm going to be playing obviously as player 1 today, and you can just have a bunch of different costumes. Today I feel like playing as Santa. I think we're going to arrive. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. We'll change him away from Santa. There we go. So, like I said, it is a party game, and as you can see, obviously it's set currently to 2-player. You've got different game modes, live, the stage, and whether you want to cycle the stages or not. I am currently playing this on my own today because I don't actually have anyone to play it with, but I'll show you guys how that can be done as well. So we're just going to go up to 1 player there. Game mode, the only game mode available at the moment is survival. Lives, every single time we die it's going to cycle to the next stage anyway, so that can just stay the same. And then the stage you start on, there is a bunch of different ones. I'm not sure exactly how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stages, all different sort of like arenas with different mechanics, that sort of thing. We're going to start off with the ring though, just because that is the most basic and it'll show you guys how the game actually works. So here we go, we're into Gang Beasts. Now, you control yourself with W, A, S and D, as you can see. You can jump with spacebar, and you can, I'd say crouch, but it's more like flop over on the floor and play dead with control. You punch by pressing the comma and the full stop keys. Obviously it's the less than and the greater than keys as well. You can grab by holding down them, and the left one, obviously the comma key controls your left arm, the full stop key controls your right arm, as you can see there. So you can punch to get their health down, you can continuously punch, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's not really happening very well, but that's basically the gist of things, and you can hold them both down to grab, that sort of thing. You can do shift to lift your arms up, so to get someone out of the ring, I'd grab them with both arms, hold shift to lift them up, and then go to the edge without getting stuck on the railing and drop them off the edge. Basically, that's how it would work. Now, as you can see, I currently am on my own. Just to show you guys as well, if you didn't understand any of those controls, you can press tab and the controls all appear right there. It's got native controller support as well, which is very handy indeed. So, I just want to point out as well, there is a kick function. I forgot it because it's not very useful, to be honest. Press E, you do that. It's probably the most puny kick you've ever seen, but then again, we are playing as what appears to be a Play-Doh Santa, so what do you expect? So, how you play this on your own, basically. You've got the number keys at the top. 6 will spawn a ball. 7, it spawns wherever your mouse cursor is, by the way. 7 will spawn a box, which has gone inside the wall. I'll spawn it by there instead. 8 will spawn a dumpster. And then 9 and 0 are the ones you want to spawn enemies. So pressing, I'm gonna do 0 outside of the arena first. 0 will spawn. Oh, that's accidentally in the arena. A boss, basically. That's a boss. And this, I'll spawn this guy outside, is another normal guy basically. They're all instantly dying because they're all outside, apart from this guy. But this guy's going to try and take us on. So, as you see, it's a very hilarious... And now we've got the boss coming after us. Oh no, he's fighting that guy. They're going to fight each other. I'm going to let them go at each other. It's just a fun little party game, basically. There's nothing more to it than that. Now, I would try and get green out the arena if I wasn't getting beat up by a ginormous red guy. To get up quicker, you spam the spacebar, basically. Sorry if you guys can hear that, my keyboard is unfortunately a little bit loud, but the boss seems to have taken us out. The only way we will cycle to the next stage is by me dying. Well, I nearly got that guy out then. Just spamming the left punch at the moment. It's going to be quite difficult to actually pick the boss guy up, so what we'll do when we jump out, we'll show off a couple of stages today. If I can ever get up, there we go, I'll just do this. It says player 1 wins because I am the only player, but now it should cycle on to the next stage. Here we go, we spawned in the grinder. This time, I'm going to spawn a normal guy, just like that, and we're going to go see if we can beat up the normal guy without the interruption of a boss. Zoomed out quite far, unfortunately. As you can see as well, obviously, the gist of this one is, there we go, I've got him down, picked him up, and I've dropped him in. I beat that guy. There's no actual scoring for this single player mode. If I was playing with another player, as soon as your lives would count down basically, and it would be the first person to hit 0 lives would be the one that loses, and then it would go on to the next stage. At this point, the game, as you can see, isn't... I'm just going to do this just to show off another stage. It's not particularly fleshed out at all. This is all there is at the moment. I understand that Bone Loaf, the developers for the game, are currently redeveloping the game for Unity. I'm not 100% sure, I'm not a developer or a programmer, don't really understand that sort of stuff myself, but they're developing it for another... Oh, I've fallen off already, that's my mistake. They're redeveloping it for another version of Unity, which means there's not very many features being brought out at the moment because all of the focus is on that. This is a fun level. This is the trucks level. Let's do this. Spawn that guy there. And, actually, I'm going to spawn a bunch of guys because this can be quite amusing in a moment. You guys will see why in a minute. There we go. There's a bunch of guys there. Watch this, there's a sign. I'm going to crouch. They all got taken out. Oh, apart from that guy. He's survived. And he's going to survive the next one as well because he's on the floor. Oh no, I'm going to have to try and get him. Oh, and I've been taken out. Oh, my hat came off and I was taken out by another truck. I feel like this is the sort of game you could play, got a bunch of mates around you having a drink, or you've got little kids, they would kind of enjoy this game, I reckon, as well. Brother and sister, maybe. Just have a bit of a laugh, really. It's fairly simple controls as well, nothing too difficult. This guy's going straight in there. No, he needs to be taken by the conveyor belt. Bye! Get in. And he's gone. That's how you do it. So, yeah, at this point, it's one to keep an eye on, basically. It's nothing incredibly... Oh, don't fall. Jump. Trying to jump my way over. There we go. It's nothing incredibly original. It's I suppose it's a unique take on sort of like the brawler aspect. It reminds me quite a bit of Co-op, although you can run without having to do much of the... You can run without having to manually do that just by pressing, obviously, the WASD keys. You don't have to control your limbs yourself, except for the punches, but it's got that sort of ragdoll effect, basically. Well, let's just show off one more level. This is the incinerator level. Flip into there. And now what level's going to come up next? Probably, I guess it's the wheel. It is the wheel, I'm right. This one's quite interesting, to be fair. When you've got 8 other players, each one of you, or 7 other players, each one of you will spawn in these, what are they called? Cabins, I'll call them, I suppose. Each one of you will spawn in those. For example, I'll spawn a guy there. That looks like Pikachu, pretty much. Spawn a guy there. Oh, there we go. There he is, right. Now this is going round. I'm going to have to try and jump off. And hold on. And I need to try and take this guy out. But now I'm just going round. I need to get in. There we go, I'm in. Punch him off. There we go, he's gone. but he's landed on top of the yellow one. Oh no. This level's got one other unique mechanic as well. You're not really supposed to leave the wheel because this sort of stuff will happen. The boards fall through. This guy's coming straight for me. So if you leave the wheel, you can very easily fall through the world into the ocean. Unfortunately, it looks quite nice as well. It's a quite a nice looking game. Nothing incredibly impressive, but it's got like a cute art style. You need to get the pink cat out. There we go. He's gone. Let's get the green guy out. Give him a bit of a bash in the back of the head. I think it'd be neat if maybe, I'm not a massive fighting game fan, but if there was some sort of maybe combos that you could introduce, maybe a couple more. For example, you could have one button to do a light punch and then another one to do a heavy punch, for example, that's like slower and leaves you more vulnerable to other people hitting you. I haven't played this with anyone more than one other person sitting next to me, but I could imagine that with 7 other people, like I said, having a couple of beers, it could be absolutely hilarity, basically, and one day, I hope to actually do that. But at the moment as well, it is only local player. There is no online aspect to the game. I need to try and jump, but I can't. I'll just sit on the blue one instead. But yeah, guys, this has been Del. I've been playing Gambis. You can find it on Steam. I believe it's £15 or the original equivalent at the moment. Definitely one to keep an eye on, and as soon as there's a single player mode, if there is one introduced, I'll be jumping right back into this game to have some gelatinous boxing fun. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to see the rest of the other games I delve into, and I hope you guys have a good rest of the day. Bye bye for now. Here we go. Rat, can I kill it? Wow, these are some impressive bullets. It literally just exploded. Rendezvous with Janko. Die. My weapon of spontaneous combustion. Seems quite helpful. Oh, I can go anywhere I want. Except for up the stairs.